I want to share a letter that came in from Tim Ballard from the Nazarene Fund. He said, Glenn, we had an unexpected opportunity that required immediate action. You may recall a notice that we sent you last week about the 51 Yazidi women and children who were beheaded by their ISIS captors as British and Syrian Kurdish forces surrounded the town where 200 ISIS fighters were making a last stand. Remember, I told you I read that letter where they were describing going into the tunnels and they had found all these heads piled up. This last weekend, we received word that 21 Yazidi survivors were still there, and we were asked to come in and rescue and escort them out of Syria and back to Iraq. Currently, all 21 are under our care now with the Nazarene Fund. We have been informed that there may be 30 or more that we can go and get in the next few days. We have the videos of the escort convoy as well as the reception. We took with us a former captive herself. I don't want to give her name. And she assisted us in freeing the women and children. She was there, I guess, to make them feel comfortable that we were the good guys. We are now looking for their families to reunify them with their families. Additionally, there has been they have found the mass grave where they buried the bodies of the 50 slaves. We will send you a copy of all of this, blah, blah, blah. The latest news is that ISIS now controls about 1 square mile of territory, and they are using human shields. 21 of these shields we took back home this weekend. We feel the rest are being used as human shields, and we're going in soon. We really have an emergency. This has come up, and he talks about we need $1 million. I get these letters from time to time. Glenn, we really need $1 million. Okay. Well, where did I put that million?
That's interesting because I send letters like that all the time.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Hey, it's a good thing this sheik just wrote to me. Here's what I'm asking you. If you have any inclination to help, if you want to help rescue these slaves, these Yazidi and Christian women and children who have been held captive now, some of them for as long as 5 years, and reunite them with their families. Go in and get them. Otherwise, if we miss our window of opportunity, we're not going to be able to get them. We also help deprogram them, if you will. They are so screwed up after being raped, by 100 different men over and over and over and over again for 5 years. They're a mess. And we have partnered with this great group you can't go to a psychiatrist in the Middle East. If you're there and you're in one of these communities, you just can't go to the psychiatrist and say, hey, I was a sex slave and raped over and over again. It's just not done. It's an old kind of culture. So we have partnered with this great group that actually they hire these psychiatrists who then go to the person's house in a van, and this van is all marked up, Christian knitting supply or whatever it says, and they come into the person's house and they teach them how to knit, and as they're teaching them how to knit, it's actually a cover to be able to have therapy with them. It's crazy, but that's the way it is. All of this stuff is very expensive. Just going in and getting these people. We have 30 more that we're going to have to get in the next few days. The convoys themselves are so expensive, and we have lost two. We've lost 2 of the people that went in to help save some of these slaves. We've lost them in operations. It's dangerous and expensive. Please go to mercury1.org or I think it's Nazarene. Could you look it up? NazareneFund.org. Is that a working address? I think it is. And donate. Even if you have $5, could you do $5 a month or $10 a month? anything you can do is a great help.
Yep, the NazareneFund.org.
Most people think that this is over, and it is not. We have operations happening all over the Middle East trying to get these Christians away from the Muslims that want to kill them. And the Nazarene Fund now has a reputation in the Middle East and with the UN and the U.S. State Department as being the most effective in this. It's all because of you. Please be a part of this. Be the Oscar Schindler of this generation and help us save these people who are in jeopardy right now. Go to thenazarenefund.org. That's thenazarenefund.org, or you can go to mercury1.org.